So let's start. So we're going to continue practicing with the first conditional. So tomorrow we are going to start with the second conditional. Okay, so today we're going to finish the exercises about first conditional, and also tomorrow we're going to start with the second conditional. Okay, hello Frank. How are you? You're fine. Okay. Okay, let's start the class. Okay, very good. I was telling to Hazel that tomorrow we're going to start with the second conditional. Okay, so now let's start the class. First of all, we're going to practice a conversation. This conversation is about a first conditional, okay? So it says, I'm going to work overtime again. I have so much to do. Are you preparing for the report of our next project? Yeah, it is a pain in the neck. I'm still working too. If I finish early, I will see what can I do. So let's start. Hazel, you're going to be Elena, and Frank, you're going to be Chris. Okay, let's go ahead.
I am going to work overtime again. I have so much to do.
Are you preparing for the report for our next project?
Yeah, it is a pain in the neck.
I'm still working too. If I finish early, I will see what can I do.
Okay, very good job. Great. If you notice at the end of, we have a condition, a conditional, right? That is the first conditional. Very good job. Okay, now we're going to discuss these questions. Question number 1. What will you do if an angry dog attacks you? Okay. Number 2, what will you do if you don't have enough money on your phone account to make a call? Number 3, what will you do if a beggar asks you for money? Okay, so let's see, where is it? Here. Okay, now number 3, what will you do if a beggar asks you for a money? And number 4, what will it happen if you don't pay the bills, such as electricity bill, of the water bill, or more bills? Okay, so let's start. Question number 1, what will you do if an angry dog attacks you? Okay, Hazel?
If an angry dog attacks me, I will run.
You will run?
Yes.
Oh, really? But that's gonna be worst because the dog will follow you.
I don't like dogs.
You don't like dogs.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, very good. Okay, I love dogs, but some of them, because there are a lot of angry dogs, right? Frank, what about you? What will you do if an angry dog attacks you?
If an angry dog Tag me, tax me.
Mhm.
I will hit them with the stick.
With a stick.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, very good. Ok, por ahí va a sacar el stick, ¿verdad? Okay, very good. Now, question number 2. What will you do if you don't have enough money on your phone account to make a call? Okay, if I don't have enough money on my phone account to make a call, I will activate the data and I will use WhatsApp to make calls. That's what I probably do. Okay, what about you? What will you do if you don't have enough money on your phone account to make a call? Hazel.
If I don't have enough money in my phone account to make a call, I do recharge
Okay.
in the Movistar.
Okay. Recharge on Movistar.
Movistar.
Okay. Okay, very good. What about you, Frank? What would you do if you don't have enough money on your phone account to make a call?
If I don't have enough money on my phone account to make a call, I will
Uh-huh.
yeah. How do you say pedir?
Pedir.
Yes.
You can say it in this case to ask.
How teacher?
Pero pedir el qué? You can say ask.
Ask.
Ajá. Ask for. Ask for.
Okay. Sería I will ask for a uh, yes teacher.
Ask for. You will
Sería
ask
como
for. Ajá.
sería como pedir que me presten el teléfono.
I will ask for borrow a cell phone. For borrowing a cell phone.
Borrow.
Borrowing a cell phone.
Okay. Sería I will ask for borrow a cell.
Okay, yes, borrowing a cell phone.
Okay, borrow.
Borrowing a cell phone.
Okay.
Okay.
Borrowing a cell.
Okay, very good. Okay, number 3, what will you do if a big guy asks you for money? If a big guy asks me for money, I will give him money or give her money, but depending on how this beggar look like, okay, because some of them they ask for money just for drinking alcohol beverage. Okay, so beggar, what is the meaning of beggar? Do you have any idea? como el mendigo, a person who doesn't work, una persona que no trabaja, right? Okay, como un mendigo. That is a beggar. So what would you do if a beggar asks you for money? What will you do, Hazel?
If I have money, I offer them. But many times I don't have money, and I give them food or things.
Okay, if you don't have money, you will give him or with her food.
Yes, teacher.
Okay. Okay, good. That's a good idea too. That's a good idea too. Okay, Frank, what about you? What would you do if a beggar asks you for money?
I will give him or give her money.
Money. Okay. Okay, that's a good idea. Okay, what about number 4? What will it happen if you don't pay the bills, such as the electricity bill or the water bill? What do you think is going to happen if you don't pay it? Hazel.
Uh, the company suspend my service.
Okay, will suspend.
The company will suspend my service until I pay the bills.
Okay. Okay, very good. Good. Until you pay the bills, okay. Frank, what do you think about?
Yeah, the company will yeah, yeah, embarking my house, sorry.
Oh, really? Work in your
Yes.
house? Okay, probably, right? Okay, so if I don't pay the bills, probably the company will cancel or call off my services. Okay. Okay, that's pretty cool. So now let's continue, guys. Listen, we're going to continue with some exercises. So right now, what are we going to do is first of all, listen to an audio, okay? So we are going to listen to an audio. I need you to pay attention to everything. And then we are going to match the, okay, then we're going to write. We're going to write and we're going to complete the sentences, okay? Besides that, we are going to match the pictures with each of its sentence, okay? Now, are you ready? Yes?
Okay, teacher.
Okay, very good. So first, listen to the audio. Vamos a escuchar el audio. Besides that, we are going to write the probabilities in each sentence. And at last, we are going to reorder the pictures, okay? Very good. So let's start.
The holidays start on Friday. At last. Have you got any plans? It really depends on the weather. If the weather's good, then we'll go to the beach. Oh, that sounds good. And if the weather's bad? then we'll probably go to London. That sounds good too. Which would you rather do? I don't know. If we go to the beach, then I'll go swimming in the sea. I love that. But the problem is we have to drive a long way. And if we don't leave early in the morning, there'll be traffic jams. Oh, I can't stand that. So would you prefer to go to London? Well, if we go to London, we'll probably see a show, a musical or something like that. That'll be exciting. But we'll only go to London if the weather's bad. And if it rains all day, we'll get wet and cold. That's not much fun. Well, I'd love to go to London. So if you don't want to go, let me know and I'll go.
So did you understand about this? Did you understand? ¿Le entendió? A little bit.
You can repeat, please, teacher.
Yeah, I will repeat it, okay? Yeah, pero ¿se entendió o no, o más o menos?
Más o menos, teacher.
Okay, very good. Now, we're going to try to write it down, okay?
The holidays start on Friday. At last. Have you got any plans? It really depends on the weather. If the weather's good, then we'll go to the beach. Oh, that sounds good. And if the weather's bad, then we'll probably...
Okay, so it says, if the weather is good, what will it happen if the weather is good? Listen.
If the weather's good, then we'll go to the beach. Oh, that sounds good. And if...
Okay, if the weather is good, then, we're going to...
We will go to the beach.
To the beach.
Okay, very good. So it is, we will go to the beach. Okay, if the weather is good, we will go to the beach. Now, let's listen the audio.
The holidays start on Friday. At last. Have you got any plans? It really depends on the weather. If the weather's good, then we'll go to the beach. Oh, that sounds good. And if the weather's bad, then we'll probably go to London.
Okay, but if the weather is bad, what would it happen?
We will probably go to the London.
Okay, very good, very good. We will probably go to London, right? We'll probably go to London. Okay, great. Now, let's continue.
That sounds good too. Which would you rather do? I don't know. If we go to the beach, then I'll go swimming in the sea. I love that. But the...
Okay, now listen again.
you rather do? I don't know. If we go to the beach, then I'll go swimming in the sea. I love that. But the problem is we have to drive a long way. And if we don't leave early in the morning, there'll be traffic.
Okay, very good. So, it says if we go to the beach.
I will go swimming in the sea.
Swimming in the sea.
Okay, very good. If we go to the beach, I will go swimming, right? Let's see. Very good. Now, let's continue. Now it says if we don't leave early in the morning. If we don't leave early in the morning. Okay, let's continue.
I don't know. If we go to the beach, then I'll go swimming in the sea. I love that. But the problem is we have to drive a long way. And if we don't leave early in the morning, there'll be traffic jams. Oh, I can't stand that. So would
Okay. If we don't leave early in the mornings, what will it happen?
There will be traffic jams.
Okay, very good. There will be, right? Traffic jam. What is the meaning of traffic jams? Do you know what is it means? Traffic jams?
Como mucho, bueno, como,
Jams means a lot of traffic, such as when you are traveling around 6 or 7 p.m. In your case, Hazel, to La Troncal del Norte is very crowded of buses and about cars, right? So that is a traffic jam, como embotellamiento, como we don't have any way to continue, right? So that is a traffic jam.
okay.
Okay, very good. Okay. It says, if we go to London, what will it happen? Let's listen.
But the problem is we have to drive a long way. And if we don't leave early in the morning, there'll be traffic jams. Oh, I can't stand that. So would you prefer to go to London? Well, if we go to London, we'll probably see a show, a musical or something like that. That'll be exciting. But we'll only go to London if the weather's bad. And if it rains all day, we'll get wet and cold. That's not much fun. Well, I'd love to go to London. So if you don't want to go, let me know and I'll go.
Okay, number 5. If we go to London, what would it happen if we go to
will
London?
probably see a show.
Okay, very good job. We will probably see a show, right? You will probably see a show. Okay, very good. And what about the last one? If it rains all day, if it rains all day.
We will get wet and cold.
Okay, very good. We will get wet and cold. Very good job. Great. Now, guys, it's time. It is time to reorder the pictures, okay, according to this part. So, number 1, what is number 1?
It is letter D.
Letter D.
Okay, very good. Yes, it's letter D. What about number 2? If the weather is bad, we will probably go to London.
It is letter
B.
Okay, it's letter B. Look at here, it says London, right? It's letter B. Number 3, if we go to the beach, I will go swimming in the sea.
letter E. No, letter
It's letter E. Yes, it's letter E. Yes, letter E. It is not letter I or letter or letter A, right? It's letter E.
Yeah. Okay.
E. Okay. Number 5, if we go to London, we will probably see a show. Okay, which one?
Letter
Sorry. It says number 4. If we don't leave early in the mornings, there will be traffic jams.
Letter A.
Uh-huh. It
Letter
is
A.
letter A. Very good. That is letter A. That is letter A, right? Okay, very good. Number 5, if we go to London, we will probably see a show.
F.
F.
Okay, great. It's letter F. And the last one, if it rains all day, we will get wet and cold. Uh-huh.
Letter C.
The C.
Letter C, very good job, letter C. Okay, so that's the part of, okay. Very good job, great. So, do you have any question right now? ¿Alguna duda, pregunta este momento?
No, teacher.
No?
No, teacher.
Okay, so listen, we heard a little difficult listening. It is not too difficult, but it was a little bit difficult to understand, right? Because the accent was British. That's why you couldn't understand a lot. Por eso lo hicimos parte por parte, porque el listening is in British accent, okay? That's why.
Okay.
Okay, good, guys, very good. Let's continue. Here. Okay, now what are we going to do? Right now, we are going to write the sentences. We're going to complete the sentences using the verbs in the brackets. What is it means? ¿Qué significa esto? Where it means that we have to write in the best way using conditionals and using the verbs in the brackets, okay? So number 1, it says, if they drive to Spain, it's a long time. So look at the example. It says, if my dad turns the TV off, I go to bed. So in this case, look at here. Remember the clause of the first conditional. If we start with if, then simple present, then simple future. If we start with where, then if, then simple present, okay? So let's start. Number 1, if they drive to Spain, if they drive to Spain,
Take.
If we
it
we
will,
take
okay, it will take a long time, right? It will take a long time. Okay, now number 2, if they in 5 minutes, they missed dinner. That is in negative. If they in 5 minutes, they'll miss dinner. They will miss dinner.
If they don't leave.
If they don't leave. If they don't leave, in 5 minutes, they will miss dinner. Okay, number 3. If you buy a cake, I eat. If you buy
I
a
will
cake,
eat.
I will eat.
okay, very good. I will eat it. Very good. I will eat it. Number 4. If we this match, we will play in the final next week, and we are going to use win.
If we win,
Okay, very good. if we win this match, we will play in the final next week. Very good. Now, next one. If you don't have the map, their house, not fine. If you don't have the map, their house.
You will not find their house.
Okay, if you don't have the map, if you don't have the map,
You will not
Okay, very good. You will not.
find their house.
Very good. You will not find the house. Very good. And the last one, if Tania, the doctor, she won't get better.
If Tanya not visit, if
No,
Tanya
Tanya
will not
no, it's in present.
doesn't.
Very good, Frank. Doesn't. Remember the auxiliaries, okay? If Tanya doesn't visit, because it's in negative. If this one is in affirmative, if Tanya visits, okay, but in this case it's negative. If Tanya doesn't visit the doctor, she won't get better. Okay, very good job, guys. Good job. Okay, now listen, we are going to reconnect it by the same link. Nos vamos a volver a reconectar por medio del mismo enlace because we don't have enough time. Okay.
Okay, teacher.
Okay.